Oh no, what happened? Was that you? What did you do? Did you, did you
I,
erase me? Did you delete me?
no, I was speaking, just speaking. I didn't know. I have the internet connection here is stable. Okay, let's continue. And
Right, so, right, where did we get to? So he
uh,
said, I will bring her to you before you have sat down.
and another genie said, I can bring her to you with her throne over here before your glimpse get before glimpsing, just closing your eye and
Before
opening it,
you
and
blink 4 times. Before you blink
yes,
4 times.
yes, or blinking, yeah. And it was, yes, it is.
Now it's you with your now you're with your selfie stick.
Yeah,
Look at you and your selfie stick.
yes. And uh, in really before he blinked, wow, tattoo.
Yes, can you see it? It's itching me. It's my tribute to India. Right, hold on. Can you see it?
Your trip, is it an elephant?
Yeah, too right. It's an elephant. It's a beautiful elephant.
Yeah, this is really beautiful.
Can you see her?
Her,
Yeah, it's a she.
she, yes, with the really beautiful jewelry in the middle of between the eyes.
Mandala. It's a mandala.
Mandala.
Have a look. Look it up. Mandala. Symbolism.
Mandala. I will look
Symbolism.
for what?
Which is symbolism. Look, we're not going to talk about that. Let's talk about carry on because this could be another class. I'm thinking that I'm going to. What do you think? I'm going to. Because I think there's so much to learn in life, and if you want to learn English, it's really good to learn something else as well. So I'm thinking of
Yes.
doing like in a nutshell, like symbolism in a nutshell, coronavirus in a nutshell, politics in a nutshell. Have these themes.
Mm,
What do you think?
uh, for you?
Yeah, so not do the kind of I think there's a lot of videos online that do teach English and teach English grammar. So I'm just going to speak about something and then have maybe some worksheets. Have a
Uh,
different website and then put some if people want to then carry on. Yeah, so they watch the video, and then if people wanted to then study and learn it and ask, and then do more work on it, then they can just go onto the website. What do you think?
it's a good idea. I can just give you two names of two channels that you need to check up to see what they are doing. They are not doing, let's say, high quality job, but they are getting more subscribers over than a million.
All right, what are they called? What
Each
are they? I don't, because I don't know what's out there. I don't know. I've just got loads of ideas. I've had all these ideas for years, and I've never done anything about it. But I
mm,
should now because I mean, this is going to be really weird. Me having to stay at home. So, are you having to stay at home this week?
I have been okay. Let's say this is the third week staying at home.
Really? But you don't have to in your where you're living.
Actually, I have to protect myself and my children.
Okay, but is there lockdown in your country?
Not exactly, but the government asked for. Please stay at home.
Right, okay.
You can check up for, or you can surf the net for Kuwait precautions. They did great job here.
Okay, well now, I mean, but how
Really,
many you haven't had a lot of incidences of coronavirus in Kuwait, have you?
we have 110, I guess, till now.
We've got 6,000.
Yeah, because thanks of their efforts, because they locked down the airport, and every flight came from Iran. They are the main cause here in Kuwait. Kuwaitis were in Iran, and they came back here, and we got this infection from them. Uh, Thanks for their cooperation with the Interior Ministry and Health Ministry. They recommended that stop schools, stop malls, shopping, parks. No one get out. Just be safe. Stay at home. Uh, and they provided all the supplies outside. You can just get out, buy your things, and get back at home to be safe. And they are controlling the situation. Once they found a coronavirus case, they put it in an isolated place. And when I mean an isolated place over here, I mean a 5-star hotel, you know, and resorts in Kuwait.
Okay, I know we haven't acted fast enough. People, I mean, flights were still flying into Malaga until recently.
I'm really surprised that in Europe that you have all those cases. I don't believe that big number in Germany, Spain, Germany, Spain, France, even in England, Italy. They have the outbreak. Wow, widely.
Yeah.
Can you? They can't control it anymore. And even in Iran, they can't control it anymore. I hope so. I hope that Egypt can control this before it gets spread.
Oh dear. Okay, listen. All right, well, take care of yourself. I'm really glad to see you. Are you going to put this? Are you going to put me? Are you going to put me on YouTube again, or?
It's up to you.
We can talk discussing the coronavirus.
Yeah, we can. We can talk about.
I don't know. I just think it's probably going to get a lot worse before it gets better. And it's also the thing is it's also raised some really kind of serious issues about, you know, this whole idea of individual freedom and social responsibility. Have you ever heard of Bentham, utilitarianism?
Utilitarianism?
The philosophy of Kant, utilitarianism. I studied philosophy a bit. I got thrown out of university, but I started studying philosophy. So I had a very slight introduction to philosophy, and I did quite enjoy some of it. But I did enjoy things like the whole idea of, you know, in freedom, social responsibility. I mean, I really loved the whole kind of communist. I mean, I really thought Karl Marx was fantastic when I was at university.
I'm with you. As long as it is logic, it's okay. But sometimes I feel that philosophy is wow.
Well, no. And anyway, where does your faith lie with your if you have this kind of idea of everything has to be logic and reason, then there's no room for faith. I mean, some philosophers who are only this. I mean, I think Kant, he on reason. I think his whole he writes a whole discourse on reason. I think it was Kant, and but he had to admit, I think, that there has to be room for faith. Now, faith. What is faith? There is no reason or logic in faith. Are you listening to me? Come back.
Yes,
are you listening to me?
Yes,
so we can have a philosophy class if you want. It's always quite interesting to discuss philosophy, but let me brush up on my philosophers. Let me brush up. Let me brush up on my philosophers.
It's So brush up means that you revise
Yeah.
or get back with
Just
them
brush
to
up, meaning
remember
that
them.
I'm just going to have a little review, a little revision, just to brush up because I am rusty. I am
We all,
rusty. You know what rusty means?
yeah,
It's when metal gets corroded,
so,
it's rusty.
yeah, it's some kind of messy
Now,
neighborhood. It's
when
not organized.
rust, if you brush rust with a stiff brush, you can get rid of it.
Yep.
So I am
Get rid of it.
rusty. I need to brush up. This is where this expression comes from.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I also think I mean, it's very interesting sometimes where words and expressions come from. See, I've got I have so much in my head because I had quite a good education when I was younger, and I often can't remember what I did yesterday. I can't remember what I ate this morning, but I can remember a lot of what I studied 30 years ago.
Nice. Good for you. Okay, before leaving this, I want you to check on YouTube English with Lucy.
I've checked it. I
Okay.
like her. She's cute.
Yeah, she's cute. And you have also Engvid. See teachers from Engvid.
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 Oh, I think I've heard
Engvid.
of this. Engvid.
Yeah, you have Ronnie, you have Adam, you have Geneva, you have many teachers in this company. They are doing English videos on YouTube.
They do, not they are doing. They do. They do. I hate it when you make these terrible. No, they do. I hate it. You often use the present continuous when you shouldn't. They do.
Because they are still doing it.
No, they do. The fact that they are still doing it and they do it, it's static. They do it. They do videos. They make videos on YouTube. I mean, you should say make. But not they are making or they are doing. They do videos. They make videos.
Why you are treating this as a static, as long as it is an action that is still in
No. It doesn't. It's oh fucking hell. Right. We need to discuss this, okay? Because this is a really interesting discussion between the present continuous and the present simple.
Upload on YouTube.
Okay, it's habitual. Pardon?
YouTube or not?